So what is up, guys? This is Joe Squad here, and today I wanted to discuss how silver stacking really is for everybody, and it's not like, I guess, some like the stock market where you have to really be an expert to get into it. Maybe you could say silver is more of a lower level thing because of that, and sure, you could say that if you really wanted to, but you know, I guess that really isn't much of a bad thing because it means that it's more accessible. You know, investing in especially bullion is really not a difficult thing to do. Anybody can do it, and I mean, as long as you're intelligent with the way you buy, you're not going around buying bars that are, obviously fake. I mean, as long as you're buying from major companies when you buy, especially generic bullion and as well as constitutional bullion or anything like that, as long as you're just buying from someone who is decently well known in the community for providing quality products and having good customer service in case there is a problem, you should be good. I mean, really, with that, there's not too much more to worry about other than the fact that you're not going to be overpaying too much for stuff. Like Amex, I know, charges way too much. So I mean, the thing about Amex is that they have the best selection by far, but at the same time, they charge the most out of all the major companies. As opposed to someone like JM Bullion, which might have less product, but they have much better prices and better customer service too. In fact, if you even went and made a video about JM Bullion, they'll actually respond to it, which is pretty cool. But anyway, especially when it comes to generic bullion though and junk silver, it's really not difficult to get at all. I mean, with junk silver, you have to be a little bit patient if you want to get a really good deal. Like some of the good deals that I've gotten were because I was waiting for a little bit on auctions and stuff and looking around for a little while before I found what I wanted to buy. But other than that, you don't really have to worry too much. And then, for the other stuff, honestly, probably the hardest thing to get into, I would say, is going to be your, numismatically valuable constitutional silver, because of the fact that the markets are constantly changing for it, and overall, their values can, vary very well from collector to collector, and even, area to area. Maybe, you might know somebody who thinks it's worth $200, and you sell it to them, and really it was only worth $50, and that's usually if you get lucky. But the big thing that's going to happen is people are going to be overcharging for the stuff, and if you're a beginner, you won't know, and you will be that guy who's paying, $200 for it when it's worth $50, right? So it's a little bit more difficult, I'm going to not lie to you, to get into numismatic stuff because of the fact that their values, when you start to look at their values, it is fabricated as opposed to a real value, which is a whole topic for a different video, but basically they really are only worth what people are willing to pay for them, as opposed to generic silver and stuff like that. The silver itself has a set value that it is always going to be worth. The value is going to change, obviously, in any country that doesn't have a currency that's locked to silver. So, that's obviously not going to be the same all the time, but it does have a baseline price that anybody who invests in silver is going to be willing to pay for it because they know that's how much it's worth. It's worth to every silver stacker. But yeah, it's just a quick video, I guess, just talking about really how it's not difficult at all for you to get into silver, and it's not too late either. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.